That rainy night in Coldridge, Oregon. The rain in Coldridge was like no other. It didn't just fall, it whispered, it hummed, it tapped on rooftops like a metronome from hell, forming a rhythm that felt more like a heartbeat or a countdown. That night, the moon was supposed to shine brightest. It was the full moon, after all. But the clouds swallowed it whole. Thunder cracked through the sky like angry gods yelling at each other. Lightning lit up the landscape, but only for seconds, each flash revealing more than it should. That was the night I'll never forget. I live in a small cabin near the edge of Coldridge Forest, Oregon. Quiet place, surrounded by pine trees and muddy roads, and just a few houses scattered miles apart. The kind of place people move to when they don't want to be found. I moved there after Mom died. Just me and the memories now. That night, the storm started early, around 6 p.m. I'd just thrown some firewood into the old fireplace and curled up on my couch with a book. Outside, the rain was relentless. It drummed against the tin roof like impatient fingers. Then came the silence, the strange kind. It wasn't peaceful. It was too quiet, like the world was holding its breath. No crickets, no rustling trees, not even the whoosh of wind, just the crackle of the fire and the occasional groan of my old wooden floorboards. I tried to ignore it until I heard the knock. It was faint, so faint I thought I imagined it. Knock, knock. I froze, glanced at the door. Maybe it was just the wind. I leaned back. Knock, knock. A second time. Firmer, deliberate. I sat up straight. Who the hell would be out here in this weather? My nearest neighbor, Old Man Charles, lived half a mile away, and he never left his house after dark. I grabbed the flashlight and crept toward the door. My hand hovered over the knob. "Who's there?" I asked. Nothing. Only the soft hissing of rain. "Hello?" I said louder. That's when I heard it. A voice, thin, raspy, almost like a whisper carried on the wind. "I need water!" My heart skipped. It wasn't a normal voice. There was a chill in it, something off. It wasn't angry, it wasn't desperate, just cold. Too cold, like it didn't belong to a living thing. I backed away. My mind scrambled for logic. Maybe it was someone in trouble. Maybe a hiker lost in the forest. But why knock like that? Why ask for water? That's when I remembered something Mom used to say. Spirits can't enter unless invited. It was one of those superstitions she believed in. She grew up in New Orleans, knew all kinds of voodoo stories, spirits, haunts, cursed dolls. She never joked about them. I looked over at the kitchen counter. There sat a ceramic water jug, an old one passed down from Mom. She called it Saint's Vessel and tied a red ribbon around its neck with a sprig of dried rosemary inside. She said it kept things away. I never believed it until that night. The knock came again, this time louder, faster. "You're not listening," the voice said. "I just need water." There was a subtle growl in it now. I grabbed the jug. It felt cold to the touch, but when I held it, something warm ran through my arms, like the feeling of holding someone's hand after a nightmare. I walked slowly to the door, hand trembling. I peeked through the peephole. Nothing, just rain, trees swaying, muddy porch empty. I hesitated, then slowly opened the door, just an inch, nothing there. Still, I could feel something, watching, waiting. I threw a splash of water from the jug out onto the porch. For a moment, silence. Then came a scream. Not a scream like a person in pain. It was inhuman, like steel scraping against glass, like bones grinding, a sound that shook the air around me. I slammed the door shut, locked it, and stumbled back. My ears were ringing. The fire had dimmed to a soft orange glow. I backed into the corner and sat on the floor, clutching the jug like a lifeline. And then, silence again. Except now it felt deeper, thicker, as if the scream had taken something with it. I didn't sleep that night. Every time I blinked, I saw shapes in the shadows. Every creak, every groan felt like footsteps coming closer. When the first light of morning crept in through the windows, I dared to open the door again. The rain had stopped. The air smelled clean, but heavy, like after a funeral. I stepped onto the porch. There, on the muddy ground where I'd thrown the water, was a large black scorch mark, perfectly circular. And in the center of it was a small wooden doll. It was old, worn down, one eye missing. Its hair made from twisted yarn, soaked and stuck to its wooden face. Its mouth carved in a permanent twisted smile. I knew that doll. Everyone in Coldridge had heard the story. 20 years ago, a boy named Henry went missing during a storm just like this one. He'd gone out looking for his dog, never came back. All they found was his favorite toy, a wooden doll his mom had carved for him. Some say he drowned. Some say he got lost and froze. But the old folks, they said he was taken by the rain, by something in the rain. I didn't touch the doll, just stared at it, then slowly closed the door. Since that night, I never leave water jugs empty, especially when it rains. And when the wind howls and the knocks start again, I don't open the door, because now I know some thirsts were never meant to be quenched.